TIFU by going jogging. I'm bloody and afraid to go this route again. Unlike most TIFU posts, this happened just half an hour ago. I'm a 21-year-old male. I was out running my 2 miles. Headphones in, music playing, minding my own business. I round the corner at about the halfway point of the run and I see this big black duck looking at me. As I get closer, I think to myself, man, that's a brave duck. Why isn't he running away? I keep running and realize the duck not only isn't afraid of me or running away, he's running right at me. So I stop and squat down, thinking maybe he was hurt and needed help or something. This giant coconut black duck takes a huge bite out of my leg. Like, not playing, drew blood kinda bite. I'm thinking to myself, what the zucchini? So I'm like, maybe he's just an zucchini, and I keep running, think he will leave me alone. I start running again, and the faster I run, the faster he chases me. I start sprinting and he is literally flying behind me, attacking me. I'm thinking, I've got enough zucchini problems in my life as it is, man. I don't need this shit, so I stop running again, kinda like in disbelief, trying to figure out what to do. In all my years of being a person, I've never trained for this. This little punk cheesecake duck is chomping on my ankles and it's actually really hurting. He starts grabbing my shoelaces and untying them as I'm trying to run backwards away from him. We've covered a quarter mile at this point. I try picking him up and throwing him back away from me every time he lunges for blood. I'm thinking, how the cheesecake am I gonna explain this if I have to go to the doctor for a duck attack? I'm a grown cheesecake man. This is Cheesecake. I try running again and he keeps flying after me. I'm at a loss. I don't know what to do at this point. I manage to get my phone and start texting my girlfriend, asking her what to do. Am I really gonna have to kill this duck to get away? Like, I don't want to, but I might have to actually coconut kick this duck or grab it by the neck. Seriously? We have covered 3/4 of a mile at this point. He bites me again and I drop my phone. I pick it up quickly. Who do I call? I've got zucchini scars and cuts all over me. While I'm debating whether stand your ground laws apply to ducks, I hear a noise. Someone else was outside walking on an adjacent street and came to see what all of the commotion was. This was a big mistake. The duck smelled blood, and gave up attacking me to chase after my savior. I saw my window and booked it home, running the last half mile in 2:50 flat. I feel kinda bad. That duck has probably killed that dude by now. The last I saw of him was the look I took over my shoulder running away as he made the same mistake I did, looking down to see if the duck was hurt. I cannot make this butternut up. I would have recorded it, and I tried, but it's really hard to concentrate on unlocking my phone and trying to record video while you're being eaten by a banana duck. This is zucchini. I'm covered in cuts and bites. Most joggers are afraid of getting attacked by dogs, but this is something I was not ready for. TL, doctor, I'm a grown cheesecake man and got attacked by a giant duck and chased for over half a mile. I'm covered in blood. Edit, a small amount of proof from the initial moment of not realizing what was happening. Edit 2, ITT, people what don't understand the difference between can't fight a duck and not wanting to fight a zucchini duck. Edit 3, not dead yet. The doctors will know how to help you. There's even an official ICD-10 code for bitten by a duck that they can submit to your insurance. Lol. W61. 61X. So now I ask you, would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-size horses? Edit, first time being gilded, thank you kind stranger. Edit 2/u/I am a losserama, the people want to know.
I mean, he's pretty cheesecake either way.
I had a bad experience running once too. Except mine wasn't a duck biting me, it was a crackhead chasing me 6 blocks with a baseball bat. Last time I ever went running.
Maybe the duck was on crack?
Local man found dead on jogging trail. Investigators say they found him covered in feathers with multiple lacerations all over his body. They attribute his death to foul play. Here's Tom with the weather. Doctor here. You need shots. Go see someone within the next 12 hours. TIFU by giving my 19-year-old puggle the fat off my T-bone steak. This happened 30 minutes ago. Literally, on mobile, so forgive me for my sins. So, my beagle/pug mix is 19 years old and he's been my best friend my whole life cause I'm 22. So he's all old and coconut up. Been hit by a car more than once. Anyways, I was cleaning my T-bone steak of all its fat. The fat came out to be about an 8-inch long strip, since it wrapped all the way around my steak. I thought, man, Buster sure would enjoy the banana out of this steak fat. So I proceed to walk my happy banana out onto the porch, where my beloved ancient pupper resides. I proceed to lay this strip into his bowl, where he, quickly for his age and condition, gimps his old self over to it. Let me add, he's not one to just swallow some coconut whole, so I didn't expect this, but I suppose he was feeling risky. So he's all excited as Cheesecake, gulping down this strip of fat, inch by inch. I'm watching him eat it cause I'm all stoked he's enjoying himself and feeling good. This is where it goes south. The little banana didn't think about how many swallows it would take to down this 8-inch strip of steak fat. He's running short of air and starts swaying, stumbling around like a drunk Irishman. I instantly take action and start heimliching the cheesecake out of this little sausage link of a mummified dog. It was enough force to make the end of this fat strip peek out of his throat. So I grab the coconut and tug it out. He's unresponsive and his eyes are all rolled back. I'm freaking the coconut out. So I start giving him CPR. I don't know how to do CPR for humans, let alone a dog, but I gave it my best shot. So he starts breathing again and looks at me like what the butternut just happened. The amount of confusion on this dog's face is something that will be seared into my brain till the day I die. He lays there for a second and I rub his neck, assuming it might be sore from the good tug I gave to that T-bone fat strip. This little fat coconut of a canine gets up as fast as he went down, walks over to the fat I ripped from his throat, and starts going at it again, but much slower and more cautious this time. I monitored him the whole time and then got him some water to wash it all down. I gave him some love and he went to sleep. My life is seriously going to be very uneventful and boring when he leaves us. TL, doctor, I brought my 19-year-old beagle pug back to life after he deep-throated an 8-inch long strip of T-bone steak fat. Edit, wow, thank you for the silver, kind stranger. Edit, this post blew up. Thank you so much for all the love. Very pleased to know so many enjoyed. Edit, everyone loves Buster so much, I've created an Instagram for him that I will be posting on regularly. Link is in the comments cause I'd kith my P9ST will get taken down if posted on main post. You wanted the cult? You got the cult. Many more posts to come. We had a pug that would try to eat faster than he could swallow. He wouldn't be able to breathe and do the same swaying and stumbling thing. I had to dig the food out of his throat on more than one occasion. He was an idiot. I was expecting a bone or something. This sounds intense. He even finished the food. Dogs will be dogs, I guess.
I probably wouldn't have been able to save him from a bone, but I definitely checked thoroughly for a bone before I gave him the fat. I treat this dog like my child so much that my daughter treats him like a brother. But yes, very intense it was.
TIFU by trying to inflate my cheesecake like a cheesecake balloon. This banana up took place 15 years ago when I was around 11 years old. I had recently seen my father's butternut for some reason, as little boys often accidentally do. It got me thinking about how small my coconut was. Decided I needed to do something about this. I did some Google searching and somehow learned about banana pumps. Now, my 11-year-old self didn't really understand what this term meant. I however knew that I had a coconut, which had a hole, and I had a pump. The pump I had was a soccer ball pump, the ones with the little metal needle. Well, I examined my banana hole and determined it could accept this metal object. Stuck it in, it hurt a little bit. I decided the pain would be worth it. I pushed the pump handle down and pumped air in. It inflated my urethra like a little balloon. Since I was 11, I was not an anatomy expert. The sensation gave me an erection, so I decided it must be working. Inflated again. It hurt a little this time, and now it felt like I had to pee. I wanted results though, and people always say no pain, no game. I pushed the handle down again. Now I really butternut had to pee. I removed the needle and hobbled off to bathroom. The sensation had given me a full-on erection, the kind where it is hard to pee. However, I really coconut had to pee. I pushed super hard. No man other than me likely knows the feeling of farting piss out of their banana. I get to claim that I guess. The air mixed with urine created a sprinkler effect, spraying piss everywhere as the air and pee mixture escaped violently. It really hurt my dick hole. Amazingly, the dick hole was not meant to rapidly expel air from a coconut balloon. I can confirm now that if a woman blows into your banana during a banana, you will not die. Checkmate weird middle school boy storytellers. 15 years later it still hurts when I pee occasionally. I am considering going to a urologist one day, however I am not sure how to address the issue. The last thing I would want to tell a medical doctor is the actual reason why my butternut hurts every now and then. TLDR, I thought my cheesecake was too small so I inflated it like a balloon. It hurt when I peed. Congratulations /you/justafish25. This post has been voted by our community Discord as the fuck up of the week. 15 years later it still hurts when I pee occasionally. I am considering going to a urologist one day, however I am not sure how to address the issue. Please don't hesitate, doctors literally aren't going to care and have heard just about everything. I'm really troubled to hear it still hurts and you've lived this long with it. Don't wait any longer.
No matter what you've stuck where, a doctor has seen someone stick something weird or somewhere worse.
Farting pee out there zucchini. You okay, man?
A decade ago I had some major surgery and had a catheter inserted for 3 to 4 days. It didn't really bother me because it was very low on the list of my dismal circumstances. Anyway, once they removed it I discovered I forgot how to urinate a la Beavis and Butthead. After about 12 hours of building pressure the process became less voluntary and I was finally able to begin some relief. The relief was quickly interrupted by the bizarre shock of sputtering urine and butternut farts. Apparently large gas bubbles had formed in my bladder. Hospitals are a theater of unrelenting biological humiliation.
So, did it make your butternut bigger? Asking for a friend.
I feel like no, but there is really no way to know without a true peer-reviewed study. We will need multiple children, and some very questionable consent forms.
It's no pain no gain, buddy.
I had to look back and read what I said. Fair enough. I'm gonna leave it there though.